In this video, I'm going to talk about the pros and the cons of living in Vancouver, BC. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, it's Chris McRae with McRae Real Estate Group, and I'm doing a video today about living in Vancouver and the pros and cons. So please hit that subscribe button and tap that little bell so you're notified every single time we do a new video about what it's like to live here in Vancouver, BC. So the first pro for me is the beautiful scenery. Vancouver is gorgeous everywhere you look. It's very difficult to find a spot that is not amazing because of the landscape. From almost anywhere, you can see mountains and often a view of the harbor as well. You even get plenty of beaches where you can go for a walk or watch the sunset even if it's too cold for swimming. It is so beautiful here. Vancouver has everything you need. There's mountains, rivers, lakes, basically anywhere you go, it is beautiful. In the winter, the North Shore Mountains are covered in snow and it makes an amazing view. Even in downtown Vancouver, you have the green space of Stanley Park, so you never feel too isolated from nature. Now, with all of this beautiful scenery, it leads to my first con about Vancouver, which is all of the rain. Yes, it does rain a lot here in Vancouver. It's not like a torrential downpour every single day in the fall and early spring, but yes, Vancouver gets a lot of rain. And in the winter, it gets dark really fast at around 4:30 p.m., so the days tend to feel a lot shorter. And for some people, these shorter days are a huge con. So if you drive to work in the morning and finish around 5 p.m., you'll be driving to work in the dark, and you'll also be driving home in the dark. So in Vancouver, we definitely have to put up with the rain, but at least we don't have minus 40-degree winters and endless months of snow like some other parts of Canada. Another pro is the activities to do in Vancouver. One of the main things that people love about Vancouver are the endless amount of activities that you can do in this city. If you like spending time outdoors and exploring, then you will be very happy with what Vancouver has to offer. Vancouver has a great quality of life. You can basically do any outdoor hobby in Vancouver. It is a playground for people who love the outdoors. The downtown core of Vancouver is incredibly walkable. It's very easy to walk from one end of the city to the other. And it also has a lot of bike lanes and bike paths for you to enjoy. Everything in the city is so close and accessible. The city of Vancouver has over 230 parks and natural areas, so there are many places to explore and spend time out in nature. Vancouver is also very close to Whistler, known for its world-famous skiing and mountain biking. You can drive there in roughly 1.5 hours. Another thing I love about Vancouver is its food. The food in Vancouver is amazing, and you can pretty much get anything and everything you want. Vancouver is known as one of the best spots for Asian food in North America. And BC is also known for its wine. The various climates in BC produce some phenomenal wines. The Okanagan is only 4 hours away, and it's home to some amazing wineries for you to visit. Our craft brewery scene is incredible as well, and we're also home to award-winning vodka, gin, and other spirits. Another pro is its multicultural diversity. Vancouver has such a beautifully diverse culture. If you are new here, you can easily meet new friends and meet new people with similar interests as yours. Vancouver's cultural diversity is definitely one of its biggest strengths. Living in Vancouver allows you to get out and meet people from everywhere around the world. Vancouver is also home to Canada's largest Chinatown and is the third largest Chinatown in North America. Another pro is the transit system. Vancouver Transit, for the most part, works pretty well. It has the C-Bus, the SkyTrain, and all the regular bus systems, and most people say they are pretty good. A lot of people that live in Vancouver don't have a car and they just take transit to work. A lot of the times taking transit is actually a lot faster in Vancouver and less stressful to get to point A and point B because it eliminates the traffic with the SkyTrain. Now to the first con, the traffic. I know every major city has its traffic issues, but this is still a major con for me and a lot of other people. Traffic here in Vancouver can definitely be a struggle if you have to do a lot of commuting for work. If you live here in Vancouver, you will get to know the different times to take different streets and some areas to try to avoid driving altogether. But if you take the back roads and try to avoid the main streets at certain times of day, you're going to be just fine. But yes, there is quite a lot of traffic here. And over time, you will definitely find that there are better times to drive around the city than others. Now, here is another con of living in Vancouver. The cost of living in Vancouver, BC is expensive. It's very expensive to live in this city. I'll be doing another video about the cost of living in Vancouver, so if you click the bell below, you'll be notified when a new video is uploaded. Food is expensive, gas is one of the most expensive in Canada, and clothing is very expensive. Vancouver is a beautiful city and rated as one of the most livable cities in the world. It's no surprise that Vancouver attracts people from all over the world wanting to move here, so you can see how this makes things more expensive. Another con of living in Vancouver, BC. Real estate is very expensive here in Vancouver. I've briefly gone over how expensive it is to live in Vancouver, so it's probably no surprise that real estate is expensive here as well. As you do move outside the downtown core to the neighboring cities and communities, home prices and rental prices do get slightly cheaper though. So we've discussed some of the main pros and cons of living in Vancouver, BC. There's a couple that are kind of in the middle for a lot of people, so let's start with the nightlife. Nightlife can either be a pro or a con to some people. So if you're moving from Montreal or Toronto, you might find that the lifestyle in Vancouver is a bit of an adjustment. So unlike Montreal and Toronto, Vancouver isn't all about the nightlife or party atmosphere. So if you want fast-paced city living, Vancouver might not be the ideal place for you. However, if you want an outdoorsy lifestyle with craft breweries and amazing restaurants, you'll feel right at home. Another pro or con to some people is legal marijuana. Marijuana is legal here in Vancouver. The fact that it is legal can either be a pro or con to people. It makes no difference to me with it being legal, but a lot of people love this. Another pro or con are the bike lanes. Vancouver has a lot of bike lanes in the city. This can be a pro or a con for some people, as people have different thoughts about the bike lanes in Vancouver. I think that it is very important, as it offers different modes of transportation as possible. Another pro or con for some people is the weather in Vancouver. We talked a little bit about how much it can rain in some months of the year, but the weather can change really fast here. One minute it can be rainy and dark, and the next minute it's sunny. You really just have to be prepared for anything with the weather here in Vancouver. If you are sick of the weather back east with freezing winters and boiling, sticky summers, you'll love it here. Vancouver winters have an average temperature of 4 to 6 degrees Celsius, with summer temperatures averaging 18 to 20 degrees Celsius. The reality is, while it does rain a lot here in Vancouver, the overall climate is excellent, especially when compared to the rest of Canada. It is no wonder so many people dream of moving here. Now, I really hope you enjoyed this video. And like I said, we are helping clients from all over the world who are buying and selling real estate in Vancouver. We are here day and night and weekends. We don't ever stop. We get phone calls and emails all the time, and we absolutely love it. Our number and email address are below, so if you're thinking of moving to Vancouver, give us a call, text, or email. However you want to get a hold of us, we are always here to help. And very important, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and click that bell so you're notified every single time we do a new video about what it's like to live here in Vancouver. Now, I'd love to hear your comments below, and I know I'm going to get all different types of comments, and that's fine. I'll be watching and trying to reply to as many as possible. Until next time, take care.